everybody, in this video I'm going to be talking about why I put high interest in custodial.
So let's get this started.
For starters, I heard multiple good things about the role custodial from alumni who have done the role before. They talk about how great it is, how much guest interaction they have, and that they just genuinely really enjoy it. A lot of them have also said that they believe, I know they might be a little biased because it's their role, but they believe that it is the best role you can get at Disney. Also, I hear more good things about this role than any other role. I know with custodial you probably think that it's just all gross stuff, all cleaning, but that isn't true. There's a lot of guest interaction. By far, I heard the most good stuff about the role custodial. Since I heard so many good things about this role, I decided I would research it a little more. So I looked up past alumni who have done it, I watched their vlogs, I've read their blogs, I've followed them on social media to see their experiences, and they all just really enjoyed it and really loved the role. So I also went on Disney's website to see what all was involved in the role custodial. And of course there's a lot of cleaning, but there's also a lot of guest interaction, and that's exactly what I wanted, was a lot of guest interaction. With custodial, you could be placed just like any role at any of the resorts, any of the parks, Disney Springs, anywhere. And you don't know that, of course, until you get there. So I think that's another cool aspect, that you could be placed anywhere. And custodial is easier to pick up shifts at other locations too. Another thing that drew me a little bit more to custodial rather than the other roles is that where I work now at an assisted living, today's actually my last day there, I have learned a whole bunch of cleaning techniques. I've had to clean rooms, bathrooms, hallways, you can imagine, and it could get pretty messy at times, pretty smelly, and I could handle that. It didn't really bother me as much as my coworkers and stuff. So I feel like I have a little bit of experience. You know, I kind of have a feeling of what to expect, that it isn't always going to be, you know, butterflies and rainbows, but that I will be able to handle it. And of course, with all the training you get for it too, you'll be able to handle it. And everybody has said that you get used to it after a while. It's just like nothing cleaning up that stuff. So that's another thing that doesn't scare me away from custodial. Another great thing about this role is it's highly needed. So if you put interest in this role, Disney's really gonna look at your application, and you have a better chance possibly of getting in because you put a high interest role as your high interest choice. So that is another great thing about custodial. The first time I applied, I think I put it as moderate interest, and this time I put it as high interest. It was actually my second choice, and PhotoPass was my first choice, but that's the hardest role to get. So I knew custodial would help me out a little bit and help me get in better. So I put that down. And I also could relate all my work experience to PhotoPass and custodial, so that made my application stronger in my opinion, and my phone interview stronger in my opinion, because I had actual experience that I could apply to the roles, instead of just saying, I want these roles because they sound fun. I could say, I want to do this role because I feel like I have great experience to do it. And then I would list off my experience at my job and all the tasks and duties I had to do, along with PhotoPass too, with doing some photography odd jobs. So I had stuff to apply to my high interest roles and the roles I was most qualified for. Your high interest roles should be roles that you have high experience for, because that's what people are looking for when they hire you. Not just what you want to do, but what you can excel at. So that is why I picked custodial, and I am so excited to start it. It is in 2 weeks from today. I drive down there and I start working there, or I check in the 10th. I'm so excited, you have no idea. But anyway, today is my last day at work, and it's gonna be sad but happy at the same time. Kind of bittersweet knowing that that chapter of my life is ending and another one is beginning. So thanks for watching.